Thanks. I think that's the end of questions from the judges. Well done, Ali and Megan. And we're moving to the last presenter. So I'd like to introduce Nina Walia to introduce Jamii Dashibodi. Nina, you're welcome.
Hello, everyone. I'm coming to you from Silicon Valley, where we live and die by data. So it's with great pleasure that I welcome Anitha Martine to the virtual stage. Anitha is a statistician putting data to use for improving health and social programs, particularly for children and adolescents. And she's identified a critical gap that community-centered data can fill to more effectively design these programs. And she's about to hand you the solution. Throughout this accelerator, she's discovered the value of speaking about her personal experience out in the field, conducting monitoring and evaluation for well-known international orgs. And it's been pretty thought-provoking and interesting to learn about. It's been a pleasure to work with this WhipSmart team and hear about their smart solutions. So without further ado, please join me in welcoming Anitha Martine to tell you about Jamii Dashibodi.
Hello, everyone. My name is Anitha Martine. I'm a founder and team lead of JamiiDashibodi. Have you ever thought how people's attitude and practices affect your business? Well, data related to knowledge, attitude, and practices on social issues is very vital. Without that data, organization and government and communities cannot design or inform effective intervention, products, or services. In Tanzania, 31% of the population are young people aged 10 to 24, and whose knowledge, attitude, and practices is very limited. And also the access to learning platform is very limited. In 2016, I was working with one of the major international organizations, and I observed that though they had many community interventions for youth, but those interventions was not effective. And that young people's attitude and practices were not matching up with their knowledge. For example, young people still believe that if a girl asks a man to wear a condom during sexual intercourse, then that girl is a prostitute. So with this perception, we see that why teenage pregnancy rate in Tanzania is very high, and the fact that 40% of people living with HIV/AIDS in Tanzania are young people aged 15 to 24. And also when we were designing a community intervention on adolescents in Tanzania, we faced with the challenge that there was very limited availability of recorded data at community level, especially on the attitude and practices of young people. It is very challenging for the organization to know where to invest and how to design effective interventions if you don't have disaggregated data. We all know that the world is now in the quest to achieve inclusive sustainable development goals. However, the limitation in having disaggregated data at community level is very limiting achievement of these goals. And that is why we've come up with the Jamii Dashibodi, where young people's attitude, practices, and knowledge contribute directly to the design and formation of the effective programs, services, and products. We have two products. We have a digital platform called Gitambwe Challenge. This is for the youth, parents, and as well as teachers. And also we have a dashboard with the disaggregated data for civil society organizations, institutions, corporates, as well as government. And our current focus is on sexual reproductive health, as well as HIV/AIDS. However, our platform has capacity to manage many other social issues. Here is how it works. Users can access the platform through either a computer or website. And also when they're logging into the system, they can participate in different activities. For example, they can participate in challenging themselves on the knowledge, attitude, and practices on sexual reproductive health, as well as HIV and AIDS. But also they can challenge others. Parents can challenge their children. Teachers can challenge their student. But also within the platform, there is opportunity to access referral mechanism that connects with the local services like youth clubs as well as health facilities. The data that we are collecting, we are summarizing them in the dashboard, where stakeholders like organizations and corporates can use them for designing purposes. Here is our business model. We have a business-to-business model, but also we have a business to consumer. We have two revenue streams, that is subscription fees for the customized tools and contents, but also we have adverts fees we charge from the products and services that are relevant to young people. In terms of market potential, we have parents that have shown interest that they can pay for the youth-friendly platform, and there is a potential of having over 10 million parents. And also we have over 3,500 civil society organizations that are in demand of the disaggregated data. More than that, we have over 100 plus corporates and over 1,000 plus schools that are in need of the platform like JamiiDashibodi. In terms of competition, our closest competitor is a U report. This is a program under UNICEF that send SMS calls to users, and also they collect responses from those users. But most of the data that they've collected is based on the knowledge and not on the practices or the attitude. So we have the competitive advantage over that. And furthermore, it's that you reported does not connect with the local services that youth are needed, youth in need in the community. But as JamiiDashibodi, we have that competitive advantage. Our team, I myself have over 6 years experience in research, monitoring and evaluation, as well as business analysis. We also have Anitha with 13 years experience in designing, implementing, as well as managing public health projects. And also we have Irene, who has over 4 years working experience as an accountant. When it comes to business financials, we are yet to generate revenue. However, this year we plan to generate 55,000. That is from the prospect business accounts that we have identified and have this year. By end of 2023, we plan to have over 450,000 USD as our revenue. When it comes to milestones, as up to date, we've received over 10,000 visits in our platform. On top of that, we have generated interest from the international organization as well as corporates who want to work with us in implementing their corporate social responsibility. We are also working with dLab. They are supporting us with providing technical support, but also sourcing grant support as seeding funds for our project. On top of that, we are working with the community-based organization called Women and Children Group, which is helping us to get outreach of the young people in our platform. Well, with the increased use of technology, there is an opportunity for data generation here in Tanzania. And for that, everyone needs data, and data now is gold. So we welcome partnership and also technical expertise to work with us. And also we are ready to provide equity share. Please make us your partner of choice. As we say, stay smart, make informed decisions. Thank you.
Thank you, Anitha, for your wonderful presentation. And I would like to welcome the judges. Judges, you're welcome.
Yeah, I can go first. Hello, Anitha. Thank you so much for the good presentation. My concern always with this kind of platform where they have a lot of good social impact, but I have challenge with the component of desirability. Like, why should I come to JamiiDashibodi to know about sexual reproductive health? I'm just imagining being a young adolescent Tanzanian, there's a lot of ways I can access information about sexuality and stuff like that. why should I come to Jamii Dashibodi? Not Google, not YouTube, not talk to my friends. Why should I use Jamii Dashibodi?
Perfect. That's a good question, and we are getting that a lot. Actually, the way we have designed Jamii Dashibodi, that we have edutainment content, so it's not like a serious content, and we know that that is a problem with most of the young people. They don't like to have, you know, a serious content all the time. So we have created an edutainment content, but also it's not like always you are there to learn. You can just go to the Jamii Dashibodi, also challenge others for that. But also more interesting is that we have created a data earning point where that whenever you participate in our platform, you are earning a certain point, and that at the end of the time, when you reach a certain point, we are linking those users with the available opportunities from the partnership we have with different organizations. But also, as I've told during the presentation, that we do have the referral mechanism that link young people with available local services such as health facilities, as well as youth groups. So with that, we believe that it's not only that you come to the Jamii Dashibodi for learning, you can just also visit the platform also to know what are the available local services within your community. And that is, for us, is a gain. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anita, on my end, the question is, I know you don't yet have revenue, but could you please comment on who are your likely target customers? How do you plan to acquire them, and what would be the revenue model specifically in terms of charging them?
Thank you, Nico. Yes, so first we have a business proposal, the pipeline. We've sent a proposal to Surgeon.com. It's an IT company that have requested us to deliver a program in one of the remote areas here in Tanzania. But also we have Save the Children International, that we are still talking with them in terms of delivering. They want to use Jamii Dashibodi in the refugees center. So that is also within in the pipeline. But other potential organizations that we are planning to work with, the PEPFAR partners that they're funding, because we see that as a potential for us to work with them. And our business model, as I've said, it involves a combination of business to business and business to consumer. For the business to business, we're planning to charge an average of 150 to 200 USD per month as a subscription fees for them, either to use our tools, but also the content. They can also ask us to share the content within our platform.
Okay, and the 10,000 users that or visitors you have had to date, were those individuals that logged in and used it, or were they primarily coming through organizations?
No, with the 10,000, the individual, that is young people, we are yet to have a visit from the organization, but that is where we are. We are promoting. We are attending various exhibitions to promote the platform for the organization to be aware that there is a platform where they can get disaggregated data. But also we are planning to have a social media campaign, especially on Twitter, where we have a lot of elites there. So we hope that in the near future we'll have visits from the organizations.
Okay, thank you.
Lovely presentation, Anita. Thank you very much. So good to see the slide deck and all your work. This slide that you're on at the moment is what I want to ask you about. Is what is your ask actually? What is it that you're looking for in terms of a partnership? What kind of a partner are you looking for? Are you looking for access to markets partner? Are you looking for funding? If so, you mentioned an equity share. How much do you want to give away in terms of your shareholding, and in return for how much funding? And then technical expertise what is your actual ask there? It's a little bit more specific.
Well, thank you. In terms of, we are seeing a combination of both partnership from the organization that are working with adolescents and youth for us to get more traction into our platform, but also funding in terms of grants with a for us to be a total of 150,000 USD. That is for the generation of the to expand the platform to be accessed in using the USSD code. But our key interest is actually on the sharing, equity share, and we are ready to give 5%, but that is negotiable.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thanks, Anita.
Jumani, any questions from your side?